In this video we dive into the shotgun side of Call of Duty Ghosts. We explore how to effectively maneuver throughout the map using a shotgun. You get to see some nice action-packed gameplay, and yeah, hopefully you guys will stay tuned and check it out.
We won't have to stop.
Welcome back, guys. It's good to be back. And yeah, we're going over the shotguns and ghosts. Got a Bulldog Rampage for you guys. Pretty close to a Chem Strike. Got a nice little flawless streak. But we're talking about how I play with a shotgun. Now, as you see, we're playing some Freight Cranked. Freight's a really small map, and has a lot of long-range encounters up there in the center. So I instantly go underground to avoid those long-range encounters and stick to the buildings. Because with a shotgun, if you position yourself in gunfights with ARs and snipers at long range, you're going to lose. Because the Bulldog and some of the other shotguns don't really have a lot of range, but as range in the other Call of Duties, the shotguns had ridiculous range, but the shotguns in this game don't really have a lot of range. But if you position yourself correctly, put yourself in close range gunfights, they will ultimately dominate all the other guns in the map. So some other maps I'd recommend using shotguns would be Strike Zone, Trimmer, and ultimately Freight. There's some other maps I probably can't name off the top of my head, but mainly on those maps, if you position yourself correctly, stick to the edges of the map, focus your you're sitting inside buildings, the close range around the corner gunfights. Another thing you should really try to do, if you look in the top left corner throughout this entire game, I'm pretty much away from my teammates. And especially in these kill-based game modes, if you're next to your teammates, you're really not going to find a lot of enemies. So if you really want to increase your stats, distance yourself from enemies, from your teammates. I always try to keep distance away from teammates as possible. But the negatives with this become, enemies may spawn behind you. So there are a lot of instances in this game where I could have gotten lucky, whereas usually an enemy might spawn behind you, and you really can't do anything about that. So be smart, stick to the edges of the map, and if you want to really rack up kills, put yourself away from your team. I know it's kind of tough in team deathmatch and Cranked, because when your teammates respawn, they respawn next to you. So especially on the bigger maps, where if you make some huge flank, think you're coming up behind the enemies, but when really all you're doing is making a new spawn point for your team. So really using a shotgun is about playing smart, Don't use a shotgun on big maps like Stonehaven, It's pretty much just using common sense. Pretty much with Call of Duty, the main thing you can do is try to convert your common sense, in real life. Like, don't use shotguns in long ranges. Don't rush into a building with a sniper. Just common sense stuff. Think with your brain. Play with your brain. If you play smart in Call of Duty, your stats will improve. A lot of people in Call of Duty don't really think with their brain, it seems like. So by playing tactically and playing smart, you're already putting yourself at an advantage. So yeah, as you can see, I get killed, which really sucks. But as always, guys, hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary. I know it's kind of short, but I don't really have a lot of gameplay to work with, so I'm going to start to wrap it up. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, favorite, share, tweet, Instagram, show to your friends, show to your uncle, subscribe to your friend with a burning passion, and subscribe, and stay a part of the project. I'll talk to you guys later.